everybody. Cindy Daychuck with Queen Bee Creations. Both things. YouTube, for whatever reason, 7 o'clock was not a happening thing on YouTube. YouTube, you guys, YouTube was like 3-4 minutes late, so had me worried. So, big announcement is that starting Monday, so I think that's the 12th through to the 22nd. So this is kind of like the pre-Christmas sale. All of the seasonal decor will be on sale for 15% off. And so that'll happen automatically online or in store. And so yeah, take advantage of that. I'll start putting up some of the banners and the Facebook posts to let everybody know. But you guys, because you tune in on Wednesdays, you hear it first. I haven't announced it anywhere else.
Allie Woodcock from Brantford says good evening.
Oh, it's
YouTube.
On YouTube. Yay! I am so happy that YouTube kicked in. I thought I'd done something wrong and because I keep messing YouTube up. I don't know why. I tried to do a live the other day with YouTube, just doing a Q&A on the Alcohol Inc. Christmas ornaments because I had a lot of questions and I was getting tired of typing the same thing over and over again. And oh my goodness, I think I was about 8 minutes in before some blessed soul told me there was no sound. So they had to stop it. I started again. There was still no sound. 4 times. And bless her heart, the same woman kept popping back in to let me know finally it worked. I don't know why I am YouTube challenged on that. Edited video I have down pat. The lives, still working on it. So sale was the big news. That's coming up on Monday that's about a week and a half, all the Christmas decor. Just again, if you're still looking for something to give as a gift and you want to give a little bit of Christmas decor, or you're starting to put yours out and it's looking a little old, a little tired, or you're tired of it, pop on by, take advantage, check out some of the seasonal stuff that we've got happening here. Okay, so apart from that, let's take a look at what we do have happening. So I always start off by talking about the videos. And this week, normally I do 2 videos a week on YouTube. So 2 different crafts. And with running the shop and coming live to you and everything else, usually I am hard pressed to get my 2 videos done. And that's 2 different ideas a week. And I try and make sure that I'm not repeating and doing the same stuff over and over and over again for you guys. But last week I did 3 because my brain is jammed full of all kinds of activities.
Allie Woodcock from Brantford asks, is the horse behind you for sale?
The horse behind it. Yes, it is on the website. So Ellie, you can go to queenbeecreationshome.com and check it out. So I'll have all the details on there, the price, the sizing, that sort of stuff. But yes, it's for sale. I just have no room up front in the shop. And really most people that come here wander through the whole place anyway, because they realize I'm spreading out. I have things piled everywhere. So I would love for it to be looking more organized, but check it out. So on the website, and everything I'm going to show you tonight is also on the website, guys, queenbeecreationshome.com. Pricing's there. You can shop online. And then when you're checking out, either select that you want to pick it up or select that you want it shipped. The only time that the system won't let you have something shipped is if it's too big or too heavy. So Ellie, if you wanted that shipped.
A-L-I.
So Ellie, if you have wanted that shipped, the system won't let you do that. But you can make arrangements with me, and I have a guy that I hire to manage deliveries and things. Unless it's like to Fort McMurray, which I had to ship a piece of furniture there, in which case we were getting bids and quotes, and nobody drives to Fort McMurray. So it was get it as close as we could and arrange a handoff in a parking lot. And yeesh, that was crazy. So this week's 3 videos. And next week I have 3 videos for you as well. It's been busy. It's been busy. So this week's 3 videos. So Monday's video was all about doing the rope Christmas tree. So I had a lovely customer, Betty Ann, who I don't know if you guys ever watched my rope wreath tutorial, but she did. And she's been every season, I think for the past 2 Christmas seasons, she makes up a bunch of them and she sells them off. And hers are gorgeous, guys. Mine was really lovely. Hers are gorgeous. But she dropped off. She said, I've got all these rope ends I don't know what to do with. And I have some of these little wood bases. So this was inspired by Betty Ann. So cool craft you can do with, I was doing it with the cotton cording because that's what I was gifted. But there's never garbage. There's never cast-offs that go in the garbage. So she brought me her cast-offs and they became a craft. But you can do the same technique using other kinds of cording or ribbons or yarn, or obviously give you all kinds of different looks, but the technique is the same. So that was then. Today's video, which I kept thinking Wednesday's video, but today is Wednesday, is this cute little wooden church. And I just had it styled up with a couple of little bottle brush trees off to the side that just don't stay. So I had it like this, just as a lovely shelf sitter. It sits on its own. Again, just where you need it. And I had somebody commenting on the video today saying, you know what, you could pop off the wreath and you could decorate it out for all the different seasons. So it isn't necessarily just a Christmas. It could be just a decor piece that you change out seasonally. Absolutely. And that's one of the things I like. I mean, like even this, so simple, so fast, really cute, but I did mine with a primitive look to it. But you could do the same thing with all kinds of different wood shapes and paint them out and make your own little kind of primitive village. You could decorate them and zhuzh them as much as you want. Definitely a fun thing, I think, for kids. And then they would have fun putting it out every year because, oh, this is the one that I painted. But definitely a lot of fun. Friday was also that Friday's video was inspired by a viewer who had watched one of my videos where I had done a reverse mirrored decoupaged image. And I had suggestions on how to make it better. So I did it and it looks nice. It looks cute. People like it. I just see what I think went wrong with it when I look at it, to tell you the truth. And I did say in the video what I think that you needed to do different. And so a viewer had watched it and said, well, have you done that? And how did that go? So she called me on it. Fair enough. So Friday's video is where I fixed it. I did the reverse decoupage with the mirroring effect and I didn't mess it up and I didn't get the halo effect, and you got to watch it to find out how that turned out. So super cute little technique. This is just using a little piece from the Jamie Ray Vintage Santa postcard decoupage paper. So the decoupage paper has tons of these. This is just one little image out of it that you can use, but the technique itself worked perfectly. So all the fixes that I said what I would do next time, I did, and they work. So I like it when I'm right. It doesn't happen as often as I make my family believe it does. But it does happen. So it's good to know that that worked. Okay, let's get to the stuff, the haul. I have some cool things and I have some different things today. So that always gets me excited when it's a nice eclectic blend of things. So let me jump in. It didn't break. It's okay. So let me jump in with this first because this is just gorgeous. So I just have one cup over here But this set, which is called Blushing Beauty, which is from Royal Afreda. So let me show you. It's got the sugar bowl and the creamer. All of the gold is still intact. It's not worn. I mean, these are vintage, but all of these ruffled trims have like the open lace design, right? So they've got the holes in them and then outlined with the gold. And then it also has, so the set comes with those, and it comes with the cups, and the cups have like a little rose on the inside. It's all got the same gold trim, and then each of the little plates has the ruffled rim. See the ruffled rim, and then the open lace design in them. You can see those holes in them. So that comes with the 4 cups, the 4 saucers, the creamer and sugar for $45. You guys know though that this is my website pricing. I do have an Etsy site and I do have an eBay site. And this on Etsy is going to be $65 and probably $75 on eBay if and when I go to list them. I list everything on my website first, unless they're really pricey or really weird. And then I'm thinking y'all aren't really interested in them. But these are gorgeous, and mostly I'm putting them on the website because I don't want to have to ship them. and at least here, some of y'all might buy them live and take them with you, because it just breaks my heart if I get a picture saying it broke in transit, and just the Christmas shipping people are tired. They're tired of carrying your packages and delivering them, and not everything makes it there. So this is another vintage item. So this is a vintage potpourri bowl, and it is in the rose pattern. It does have some discoloration and some crazing on the inside, but nothing on the outside, no cracks or chips or anything. And we know it's a potpourri bowl because it has the holes in the lid for all of the scents from the potpourri to escape. So this is a vintage item that is, and I'm going to have to switch to glasses now because I can't see, and I'm looking like this. $9.50 for that. And that's the first official, like, old potpourri bowl that I have found, that I've gotten into the shop. So that was kind of cool. This guy is a little hand-turned wooden dish. I'm looking, kind of going, you froze, so I don't hear you. That was not that. That was from Facebook, so I've unfrozen now. Okay. So little wood-turned wooden bowl. So it's got the turned lid, the turned base, and then the little turned wooden knob for $9.50. So I love, I mean, even though I paint the wood furniture, I mean, I couldn't bring myself to paint the horse. He's in his natural colors, and he's just dusty being back where I sand things. But $9.50 on this hand-turned little bowl, which I love. Now, this, all right, so I've had a glass studio. Technically, I still have it. I just haven't actually been out in my glass studio in forever. And I had thought that I would get out there and I would make a bunch of glass icicles for people's Christmas trees this season. I thought that would be a good idea, sell them in the shop. I didn't get a chance to do that. And I totally forgot about it. I remember tonight because I actually put up my Christmas tree before I came back to the shop, and I hung my glass icicles that I had made on there. And I went, oh, I forgot about you guys. I didn't make you any. Sorry. But I do have a love of art glass. And this little vase, which is kind of in this lilac shade, but it's got like this, I think you guys can see it okay, like this dusting of white. It's almost like clouds or wisps of white going across it. This is from Caithness Glass. I think I'm saying that right. Caithness. Caithness Glass from Scotland. Oh, I just had somebody saying on YouTube, hello, I made it. Oh, okay. Hi, Betty. I didn't see the name fast enough. And I'm going, I don't know who made it, but hi. So this is Caithness Glass, really nice heavy bottom, little bud vase for $15. And again, for an art glass piece, awesome, awesome price. I do have another piece of art glass. I just have to be able to reach to it. So bear with me. This is a lovely, this is from, the company's called Dutch Wax. And these cups are sort of like, it's hand painted, but they're also kind of this raised, inscribed design. So it's got sections of unglazed areas. And so it's beautifully textured. There's designs around the inside rim and in the base. And these sell for about $20 to $26, I saw on Etsy. And so I'll probably double my price when I put it in Etsy, if I put it in Etsy. But it's $8.50 in the shop instead. So it's much better to buy from me here. That's for sure. Okay, this little crock is a collectible crock. This is from a company called, I just forgot the first name. I'm going Ransbottom, RR. So it's like Robinson. I'm going Robinson Ransbottom. Well-known crock manufacturer. Hey, Derek, nice to see you, honey. Facebook. So Robinson Ramsbottom, it's really known for having the stripes, makes it a pretty distinctive element. Highly collectible crocks. This is originally part of a 3 canister set. The 3 canister set goes for over $400. Crazy. But this little crock is $16. And again, as soon as I would put it onto someplace that the US market really hits, it goes up. But $16 for it. This guy is a Chikusa sugar bowl. It's designed to be open. It's got the 2 hands. It's in a lusterware finish. So beautiful. It doesn't have any real chips, no significant wearing at all on it. $9 for this guy, and just lovely with the greens and the blues. And I love little lusterware pieces. They're so pretty. I'm just moving that out of the way. All right, let's get to a decor piece, because he's huge and taking up space. Is this guy. Now I called him a crackle finish because you can see kind of that crackle finish on the chicken. Had to look at it. It's like on the chicken. So pedestal chicken decor piece, $14 for him. He's just got that kind of farmhouse, primitive, kind of rustic sort of look to him.
Derek says that's kind of neat. I'm not sure what he's talking
And okay, Nick said that when you're saying that's kind of neat, he didn't know what you were talking about. I'm going with the chicken. I don't think that he'd say the lusterware dish was neat, so I'm going with the chicken. All right, this is another decor piece, which is a metal X in the turquoise color. So it actually does have hanging hardware on the back, but it's also a perfect shelf sitter. And I like the X because it's really not then reminiscent of an initial. This just becomes a decor piece that you're able to use as a bit of a riser. What did Derek say now?
The one before the chicken.
The one before the chicken. Okay, so it was a little lusterware. Okay, so there you go. A little vintage item for you, Derek. So again, I like the X's just because they're not reminiscent of an initial necessarily. It's more like X marks the spot, X is home, that sort of thing. And when you're looking for just a little pop of color, these are perfect. And you can use them because they've got nice flat edges. You can use them as risers if you need to. So perfect for staging. And you've probably seen me use items like this in staging. So $9.75 for the big turquoise X. And I think I have a red one coming in a week, and I have a smaller black one. So I'm into the X's.
Dos X's is a beer.
Dos X's beer, yeah. All right, you can go to the beer item if you want. This is permanent, so the greenery comes with this. It's a permanent addition to this. This is like a terracotta pot, kind of painted in like an old white color and distressed back, so it has that distressed look to it. $9.50, so just a lovely little decor piece to be sitting up on a shelf somewhere, sitting on a pile of books, on your credenza, something like that. So $9.50 for that. This is just a lovely big honkin' matte kind of sage green, a soft sage green. It's a little dark to be a celadon green, but it's just lovely. It's from Elite. It's stamped in the base of the pottery. And what I love about this is it's got that rounded barrel shape, and it's just got such a nice hand feel. You know how sometimes you got like the straight up and down. This is just, it's just a nice, it's like a hot chocolate, because you just want to, when you're drinking hot chocolate, you're cold and you just want to cup your mug, and this is just like the perfect fit for your hand. This guy is $8, and it's also my size mug, which means it's huge. It's a big mug. That baby is probably a good 16-ounce mug. That's getting to the right size for me. Anything less is like too small. Too small. Okay. So speaking of hot drinks, this tiger striped teacup. This is from Stafford, from Japan. I saw this pattern online for over $70. My cup, the gold is all intact. It's really not worn at all. And usually you see the wearing on the handles. But this has, and it's pictured on the website, a little tiny chip by the handle, which means it's perfectly usable because you're never going to, your mouth is never going to be against the chip. And it's also perfect if you just have a collection, because the chip isn't visible when it's on display either. And what I think is also cool about it is that it's got the reverse base plate, which means it rises up to the cup and the cup sits up into that. So this was over $70 online, but it's $25 in the shop because of the chip. I like to say that because people say, well, it's chipped. Can I get it for less? It's because of the chip that it's the price. I love that teacup. You know what? I think I like it because it's not floral. It's something different, right? And those tiger stripes with the gold, just cool. And then it's like that light rainbowy sort of luster wear inside. It looks like that iridescence that you get with a bubble that you blow, you know, where you've got that little kind of iridescent shimmer on the outside. That's what it's like on the inside of that teacup. So it's beautiful. I love that. This guy, he's just a big honking distressed bird. Perfect decor piece. He's just got like this rough texture. He's got this kind of browny red. It's almost like that, like an oxblood color peeking through all of that distressing. So just a super cute little decor piece, $9.50 for him. And let me grab these plates. So these two plates, so I'm selling them as the pair, are Royal Norfolk. And these guys sell for anywhere from about $20 to $30 each. In the shop, the pair is $15. I love this pattern. These are beautiful. So it's just like this blue lace pattern, you know, the blue lace floral pattern, just a really classic look. I think that they mix and match with any plates that you have that are in the blues and whites, but I think that they are beautiful enough on their own, just to be serving, you know, little as like a little cake plate, or, you know, cookies, or little petit four, or they're just lovely. I love those. And all right, so if you've been watching, you know that I love my cast iron. So this is my latest cast iron find. I love this guy. He's a little flying pig. So he's got some weight to him. So he's petite but hefty. And he's painted out in this kind of soft buttercream kind of color. But he's got the little tail, and he's got his wings. So a lovely little flying pig for $9. So he's solid. He's cast iron. These guys, okay, these guys I also love. I love recycled glass. So, you know, like a lot of the Mexican glass is recycled. These glasses, I thought that, so this is like the recycled pale green. I think that you guys can kind of see the color, right? With the heavy bottom. I love this color. I love the shape of these glasses. I was thinking they were juice glasses, and you can certainly put your juice in them. I just thought that they were a lovely shape. Turns out that they're actually wine or little cocktail glasses from Beldy. And when you see them online, they're always pictured with a bottle of wine. So very unique wine glass, really stinking cute juice glass. I mean, whatever you're going to do. Interesting enough, so they had 6 of them selling for $90. 90 is what I told you, right? So 6 of them for 90. So I have a set of 4 for $12 in the shop. But I love those guys. Okay, this is so stinking cute. This is a vintage teapot. And it's from Cameron of Japan. And it is hens with little chicks, and then the occasional butterfly flitting past. So it's called Hens and Chicks. And it's a vintage pattern. It is in great shape. There's no chips, no cracks on this. There's no discoloration. There's no staining. It's in perfect condition for just a really cute little vintage piece. $15 for that guy. This I showed last week, like a pedestal bird cage, and it's in kind of the antiqued cream. This one is just in kind of like that natural aged tin look. And what I love about this is the versatility of it. So as a decor piece, you get to put, like right now, you could have, you know, all kinds of your pine boughs, or, you know, a lovely snow on the bottom with a big bottle brush tree in it. You're able to put like a potted plant in there. You can do seasonal change outs really easily. This becomes just a big pedestal candle holder if you need. And with this, and it's just a perfect kind of classic look for $13. This is another art glass piece. So the Calla Lily, this is from a Swedish company, a Scandinavian company. I forget the name of the company. So it's the Calla Lily blue fading down to clear but the base has bullicante. So bullicante is where you've got the controlled bubbles that move up, gradually getting smaller. Lovely controlled. These are all nicely evenly spaced. So sign of a good glass worker. The base is solid and polished. This is $16 for the calla lily. Let me tuck you away there. This guy, this is, I'm missing the price on. Look up bull. Bull. So this bull picture is from Finland. And I was just thinking, is Finland Scandinavian or Sweden is Scandinavian?
Scandinavian is the whole group.
Yeah. So this one says Scandinavian bull for 16. So I think that this price tag goes on the bull, in which case I don't have a calla lily price tag.
Okay, check that out.
Okay, so I'm switching price tags. The bull is 16.
The bull is $16.
Yes. So the bull is
Calla
16.
lily is 14.
The calla lily is 14. Awesome. Yeah, I just was looking, kind of going. The calla lily is Swedish, and the bull is Finnish. He's from Finland. So 14 for the calla lily. And this guy, interestingly enough, I just thought he was a really cute design. I really like the look of him and the bull. And he's on eBay for well over $40. So good deal at 16. And he's stinking cute. I'm looking here to see if I got everything. I got two other things, but they're sitting over here on the side. So I usually end up with some kind of a painting, and usually it's been watercolor. So today, this guy is actually an original acrylic. I think it says Nita Morris. I'm going with that name because I'm thinking that's what it is, from 1979. And it's a lovely little, I called it Island Gulls because it's got like a little island in the background and some choppy waves and seagulls flying. But I've got a nice, good close-up picture of it. That's for $16. We know how I feel about original artwork, so there you go. And the last item I got is this big mamma jamma for 24. For 24. So this cute cabinet that opens up to this lovely mirror inside. So I love the look of this, you know, just hanging on the wall, and it's got the hanging hardware on it, but hanging on the wall with the little doors open and just a really cute kind of cottagecore look and feel to it. Which is adorable. It's got light distressing on it. It's a fair size. It's $24 for that. Okay, so I think I remembered everything. Sometimes I have things tucked away and I can't remember where I put them all, but I think I have them all. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate your doing that, whether live with me or during replays, and whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube, whichever way you get to see me. Love you for doing that. So thank you so much for the support. If you see anything that you wanted more information or details on, check out the website, queenbeecreationshome.com. Everything that I've shown you tonight is already listed on the website. So, you know, certainly hit me up with questions if I didn't give you enough details there. But otherwise, should be good to go. Thanks so much. Check out the videos this week on YouTube. Check out the one coming up on Friday. I love that little mirrored Santa. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, take care. There you go. Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay.